Welcome to the Deep Dive, where we take your sources and really extract the most important insights. Today, we're unpacking a pretty fascinating report about a web-based productivity platform. It's called selfmanager.net.
Yeah, and our mission for this deep dive is basically to deconstruct selfmanager.net's features, its whole philosophy, and where it sits in the market. We want to help you understand its strategic strengths and why it's actually getting some attention, especially if you're maybe looking for powerful tools but don't want to feel totally overwhelmed by information overload.
Okay, so let's unpack Marian Sorka's vision here. The report really highlights that selfmanager.net was built by its founder, and he's also the CEO and CTO, to solve his own daily professional headaches. That's dog fooding, right? Where you use your own stuff day in, day out.
Exactly. And what's fascinating here, I think, is that this personal, practical use ensures the platform is, well, inherently coherent. It helps avoid that feature bloat you see so often when things are designed by committee. It evolved kind of slowly, actually, from 2016 to late 2022. They prioritized a solid technical structure, for scalability, over just rushing it out the door.
Right, like building a strong foundation first.
Yeah, it sounds almost, I don't know, old school in a good way. Foundation over just chasing the next trend.
So that deliberate focus, that strong foundation, it clearly supports their core philosophy: minimal, focused, and ultra-fast. The report specifically mentions this is for users, maybe freelancers or students, who kind of feel overwhelmed by Notion and ClickUp. It's described as an alternative to Todoist, or maybe even Todoist on steroids. Simple enough for basic lists, but it also has depth for complex project management.
And if we connect this to the bigger picture, the platform's core architecture uses this intuitive date and table paradigm. So you organize tasks by date first, chronologically, and then within unlimited tables and rows. It seems really flexible.
Okay, and here's where the report points to some really disruptive features. Get this: unlimited collaborators at no extra cost.
Wow.
Yeah. Invited users get full functionality, but they don't need their own paid accounts. That sounds super generous.
Yeah.
But also, how does that even work as a business model? Seems like a direct path to viral growth, though.
It's a bold move, absolutely.
Yeah.
It basically removes a huge financial barrier for teams wanting to try it out or use it together.
Yeah.
Which, inherently encourages organic word-of-mouth growth. It's a clever built-in viral engine. And then there's the other thing: unlimited image storage without compression.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's actually crucial for visual folks, designers, content creators, anyone needing high-res images. You know how other platforms often shrink or compress images, losing quality? This avoids that entirely. It's a subtle thing, but removes a real friction point.
And that commitment to being ultra-fast, plus the real-time sync across devices, that sounds key for just making it feel smooth and responsive. Essential for a productivity tool, really.
Definitely. But beyond just the structure, selfmanager.net seems to be setting itself apart with its deep AI integration. And it doesn't sound like just a gimmick tacked on.
Exactly. Which brings up a big question, right? How does AI fundamentally change a productivity tool beyond just, say, creating tasks from text?
Yeah.
Here, the report says the AI acts more like an on-demand productivity analyst.
An analyst.
Yeah, it can summarize data within any table you have. But what's really unique is it offers an AI period summary. So it looks at your activity across all your tables for a set time, like a week, identifies trends, and even flags points you might have missed. It's like having a little performance coach built in.
That's fascinating. And you can actually continue the conversation with the AI through a chat box. So you can ask follow-up questions about your own productivity data, like which project took the most time last month.
Exactly. It turns it from just a passive tool where you dump information into an active, intelligent partner that helps you analyze your work. The report even mentions it can help generate full project structures just from natural language prompts. It guides you. It doesn't just react.
Okay, so what's the market saying? How's it actually being received?
Well, this is pretty striking. The platform has achieved a perfect 5.0 out of 5.0 overall rating on SourceForge, and apparently it's outperforming Notion across all their metrics, including ease of use.
A perfect 5.0. Wow, that's significant, especially beating Notion on ease of use.
Yeah, unanimous praise from early adopters who are often pretty discerning. It really seems to validate that strategic niche they're going for.
So powerful enough for complex stuff, but genuinely designed to avoid that overwhelm you get with bigger platforms, and somehow still super easy to pick up. That's quite the balancing act.
It seems so. The report doesn't really mention major drawbacks, suggesting that minimal philosophy actually works in practice, keeping friction low. And finally, there's the founder's credibility. It adds another layer of trust, Marion Sorka's web development agency has this stellar 4.9 out of 5 rating from like 233 verified clients.
Okay, so a proven track record.
Exactly. Described as amazing, fast, reliable, and expert, that background really signals a serious long-term commitment to selfmanager.net, not just a side project.
What an incredible deep dive. It really sounds like a platform built with very thoughtful design and a super clear focus on the user.
Absolutely. So here's something to think about. In a world where our digital tools seem to demand more and more of our attention, how might a productivity platform that truly prioritizes simplicity, deep AI analysis of your own data, and this really generous business model, how might that fundamentally reshape how you approach your own self-management and even how you collaborate with others?